Not because I'm the youngest, not because I'm still the youngest in this group, but because I have 3 friends on our WhatsApp platform. I think you know them. I have Gani, I have Zaid, and I have Yewe Musa. They remain my friends. Don't mind us when we react in certain ways. It is to ginger opinions, to bring this, and it is for the betterment of any idea that we have on the platform, so that it will be discussed thoroughly and that we arrive at a consensus. So whatever we do, it is for the betterment of what we need to get out of all situations. I started in government. I was first in the Ministry of Justice in my state, in Maiduguri, Borno State, but I was there for barely 3 years. In fact, 2 years, I would say. Then I took the risk of going to Lagos, where I would say I knew just very few people, and I started practicing in someone's chambers. I tell you, if I should tell you how much I was paid that time, nobody would have remained in such a, under that work situation. But I endured. And I'm telling you, from 1995 till date, I have not moved out of Lagos. It has been private legal practice. I was under someone for 6 years. Thereafter, I started my own, and I have been on my own for nearly 20 years now. To the glory of God, we are making marks there. We have my chambers, we have retainership with about 3 banks. Also the legal advisor for the Christian Association of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter. So many would say, how would you come from Borno and come and be, like that? But we thank God for his help in what we are doing. How I got here is purely because of the commitment I have for the group. I lost my father-in-law, the father of my wife, just yesterday in Kaduna. I'm supposed to be there. And as I'm here, my bag is here. As we finish, or if the program is taking too long, I will cut it short. And yes, yeah, of course. But that is just to tell you that I have to be here for obvious reasons. And as has been said, we need to close ranks. We need to come together, because I have seen the benefit of groups who come together and who value themselves. So if we continue like this, I'm sure many of us will be of help to each other, because many of us have made progress in their various areas. I know most of us would know Ayodele Jamodu. Ayodele Jamodu works with First Bank. How I got a retainership with First Bank is a miracle. He just called me one day and said, Steve, please bring your application to our bank. We have been asked to appoint external solicitors. I tell you, as when I wrote that application, I took it to him myself, and in 3 hours thereafter, on my mail, it was approved. And that was how I started. And this is just a colleague. This is a colleague of ours. This is so that is to show that we can be of help to each other if we are cooperating with each other. So please, I want to urge us, just as Hawa has said, that we should please continue to live as one family. There is a lot ahead of us, and we are going to be of great help to each other. May we have a successful deliberation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I remain Musa Tijani Ahmed. I live and practice in Kaduna. I have not left Kaduna since we left the law school. I started with a firm of Hussein Abdurrahman and Co. And then in 1995, I started my own Musa Tijani Ahmed and Co. I've been there up to today. I want to thank the organizers of this gathering. You know, this idea started sometimes last year. I've been following up. Somehow it couldn't, come up. But this time around, I want to thank the organizers for bringing us together. Sometimes we have not met ourselves for more than 20 years. I'm meeting some people that I can't even recognize again. Thank you for this opportunity, and I wish us a safe journey back to our destinations.
Excuse me. I sincerely apologize for omitting some profiles about you. The next person is Murtala Jafaru.
Why do you have to do that? Let me do it myself. Something is with me. Murtala Zubairu is my name. I had a stint of practice, and in 2001, I joined the judiciary as the pioneer legal assistant to the Chief Judge of Kaduna State. Somewhere along the line, my appointment was converted to that of a magistrate and rose. While retaining that office, then later on I was posted to a court, and I'm now the Deputy Chief Registrar, Kaduna State Judiciary. Well, without going further, I just wish to observe that on a lighter note, that the program, item 7, was moved to item either 10 or 11. And I want to call the attention of the organizers to always maintain that sequence when next we are going to have an event like this, please. Thank you.
Thank you, my colleagues. My name is Ibrahim Khalid. I practiced in Kaduna for 10 years, and I left practice and joined politics. I was elected into the House of Assembly. I spent 4 years. Thereafter, I moved to the House of Reps. I spent 8 years. I was privileged to be the one-time advisor to the President on National Assembly matters. And now I'm in recess and cooling, waiting for the next time. And I'm still a member of the PDP. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Abubakar Babadoko. I started my practice in the Niger State Ministry of Justice. In 2006, I moved to the Federal Ministry of Justice. I'm currently a director. I'm a director and currently special assistant to the President on Public Prosecution Coordination.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. When Kabiyesi he expect is answered together. It is a great wonder that this day has come and we are here alive to witness it. I am elated, extremely elated to see all of you here today. Since 2 days ago that I've been in Abuja, it's been very inspiring. I want to start by subscribing to the comments made by Saida and a few other about the importance of this kind of gathering. And we appreciated those who managed it and brought it about. We should, as individuals and collectively, continue to encourage each other so that this thing gets repeated as often as our collective situation will permit. When we left law school, I remained in Lagos. I practiced all then until, I don't know, is it fate now caught up with me? Because even my very close friend in Zaria didn't know this part of kingship or Sarauta as our brothers in the north. It's a deliberate thing. I never told anybody. I just had to accept that that's my fate. Because as a young person growing up, I saw that the demands of leadership is too much. They didn't allow my father to enjoy anything. So I grew up not liking it. So when my father died in 1976, that was the convenient excuse for me to leave town. I left town for 21 years. I didn't go to Budisadu. I thought, good, everybody had forgotten about me. Until one after the other, God took away all my uncles and all of that. And then everybody became aware that they have a lawyer who is practicing in Lagos. And then they came for me. Ever since then. So please, just continue to pray for me. It's as simple as because it's very challenging. That was why I said I subscribe to, we are all leaders. And in our respective position, there is a constant demand on this leadership, quality of leadership. So that in every situation that you find yourself, please do the best that you can. Part of our national problem is failure of leadership at all levels. And just like I said, anybody who's familiar with Kwara North knows that in my little way, I am being impactful. So we thank God that has brought this about. I want to encourage every one of us who is able to drive. I know the roads are bad, but if you are able to summon the courage to drive through Bodisadu, maybe on your way to Lagos, Ibadan, please, just give me a call. My number is on the WhatsApp group. Give me a call. Drive in, even when I'm not around. Anywhere you mention my name, people will bring you to my place. And I'll be very happy to receive you. Adamu has come a couple, I think he's the person that has visited me most. Even if he's passing now without coming, my people will see him and tell him, Bale is at home. So I thank you all. Thank you.
Take it easy now. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohammed Ahmed Maki. I joined the public service April 12, 1994 as an inspector of taxes grade 2 with the Federal Revenue Service, and I've been there up to September 14, 2014 as a manager taxes. From September 2014 to date, I was posted to the Federal Ministry of Finance in the Technical Services Department, Abuja. I'm happy that I'm here with you, and I want to single out the singular achievements made by the committee charged with the responsibility of convening this event. It is a wonderful job. As all of us gather here safely, so I pray that